I just came up with a gem of a list for the top 3 most underrated teams in baseball this year. Let's start with the Texas Rangers. They went 68-94 last year, but only with a minus 36 run differential, so they really weren't that bad. From within, Seager and Simeon are both expected to have bigger years than they had last year. They were both alright. Seager was a solid player, but still in OPS was below 800, while Simeon was really disappointing. They should both be better. And they spent big in free agency for a second straight year, this time on the pitching market. Jacob deGrom, the huge addition for Texas. If he's healthy, then that's looking at 7-8 more wins than you would have without him. Of course, you can never count on his health, so that's still a projected 5 extra wins probably. And then they added Evaldi, Heaney, and Odorizzi, so they have really good depth in that rotation now. Expect Texas to perhaps be an average team this year. If you're a Texas fan, there's reason for some wildcard hope. Secondly, we got the Chicago Cubs. I feel like most people see the Cubs as a very bad team. They went 74-88 last year, and they were an above 500 team over the course of the last 2 months. They did lose Wilson Contreras, but Dansby Swanson was the big add at shortstop. They brought in Tyone, Hosmer, Bellinger, and Mancini, so most of those guys aren't really projected to be good, but if you get at least decency out of a couple of them, they're in good shape to potentially be an average team, honestly really close with Milwaukee in the NL Central. And lastly, we got the San Diego Padres. I feel really strong about this one. They legit took out a 111 win Dodger team in 4 in the NLDS. That is extremely impressive. Now you get a full year of Juan Soto, you get a return from Fernando Tatis Jr., you have Bogarts now, you have a chance to return Hader to what he once was with a full season of him. I think most people do see the Padres as a very good team, but not quite as good as they should, honestly. I'm going to fully break down every roster and do full power rankings before the season. Padres are in contention for my number 1 spot, to be honest.